This is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. I've got 4 complete in-box Sega Genesis games that I picked up at Ben's Game Zone. And today, I'm going to test them all. Now, I'm pretty sure that being it's Ben's, they've all been properly cleaned and tested before they were put out. But I've got rubbing alcohol at the ready, just in case. There were a lot of games that were available, and more copies of Sonic 2 than I've probably ever seen in my life, but I was looking for stuff I didn't already have that was complete in box, so I didn't have to get a manual or anything later. And thankfully for me, there were 4 such games that were all available at what I consider to be reasonable prices, like sub $100, sub $50 prices. There are still some affordable Sega Genesis games out there. So without further ado, I will turn on the analog Mega SG and we will get to it. Alright, I believe we're ready to proceed with the testing. We will start with Justice League Task Force. Let's see what this game is all about. Yep, so far so good. Hopefully I have the volume up enough. I might turn it up a little bit.
Never defeat me.
Whatever you say, Thanos.
Control the technology. I have the power to control your mind.
Or is it Darkseid? Anyway. Looks like this is a fighting game. Hero mode. I'm fighting Aquaman. Interesting. Did not expect that. That's kind of what I expected between the two of them. Not exactly a fair fight putting Superman against Aquaman. No offense to Aquaman, but come on now. I mean, that's one very OP superhero versus one rather forgettable superhero. Why would a fellow Justice League member attack me for no reason? Yeah? I'm asking myself the same question. And now I gotta fight the Flash? Well, this is more of a fair fight than Aquaman, at least. Not that I'm not just pummeling him without mercy anyway. Use the Speed Force. Come on. Give me a little bit of a fight here. Come on, Wally. You can do better than that. You've beating Superman in a race. See, now you're using the Speed Force. That's more like it. Still beat you, though. Okay, so it's a beat-em-up game with a story mode, or you can play head-to-head. That's interesting. Justice League. I don't hate it. Probably a little too easy, but considering it's rated for kids to adults, they probably didn't want to make it too hard of a beat-em-up or a fighting game, whatever you want to say. I will note this is completely complete. There's even a poster inside of here telling you about Acclaim's Dream Team. So, gotta love that level of completeness. Very cool. Alright, moving on to Side Pocket. 8 ball in the side pocket. And this one is completely complete too. We've got a epilepsy warning, a manual, and an EA Sports catalog in here. They really put everything and the kitchen sink into this one, so good for them. 2 for 2.
Presented by Data East.
Data Vice.
Side Pocket.
Ooh, wow, Side Pocket. Such authority. Let's see, just a standard one-player game. So I gotta break the rack here. Got a power meter. Didn't sink anything on the break, but that's okay. I don't see that I have a really good shot at anything here. I also don't know if this is one of those games where you're supposed to shoot everything in order. It probably is. But I'm just going to take a whack at it. It's a one-player game anyway, so it's not like I have to pass to the other player if I don't sink something. I can just keep going. Yeah, I'm just not getting any good angles on anything, but I'll keep trying. I might sink my own cue ball before I sink any balls. This one looks like I got a chance at. There we go. See if I can just shoot things around and make something happen. Oh, yes. Can't believe that actually worked, but it did. Let's try to put some English on this. Didn't quite work out the way I wanted, but it was worth a shot. Okay, let's try a couple more and then I'll call this good. Oh, I was not expecting that to go in. I feel like there's a bonus if I shoot into that pocket, but can I get anything in there? Maybe? Maybe if I put some English on this? Let's give it a shot. Nope. But I did sink something, so I'll take it. Maybe I should just go for clearing the table and call it good. What do you say? Is that gonna... it might line up for my next shot. Yeah, it looks like I got a pretty straight shot at it now. And for the last one, Oh, missed it. But I still dropped it anyway, so I'll take that. Alright, Side Pocket. It's a working game. If you like pool, it's cool. If you don't, maybe you'd want to play something else, but it's pretty decent for a Sega Genesis game. Not the best, not the worst. It's alright. It's no Rocket Knight Adventures, but they can't all be right. Okay, here we go with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. Three for three. Sega. My turtles, my sons. You are not my sons. Who are you? Oh! Meanwhile, in the sewers of Manhattan. So we're fighting evil versions of ourselves. Interesting. It's already more competitive than that Justice League game. Yeah, and I'm getting my butt kicked big time. Yes, unfortunately, I have fallen to my clone. Wish I knew how to do the specials. I'm sure they're in the manual, but I'm just trying to wing it here, and I'm totally getting my butt kicked. I don't want an instant replay of that. Let's try Michelangelo instead. We can't choose any other planets. We gotta go with the one they give us. Man, I'm just not having a lot of luck here. At least I dodged an attack. That's new. Unfortunately, I still got my butt kicked. I'll give this one more shot. I wonder if I could just spam the nunchucks and do better. Nope, that doesn't help. I'm shell-shocked, all right. Well, that was a pitiful performance on my part. But it's a working game, so once I read the manual and learn the controls, I'll probably do a little better. And we are 4 for 4. Good job. Good job to the crew of Ben's Game Zone. Ben, Jenny, Zach, Brooklyn, thank you. Thank you for making sure that all of these were working Genesis games before they were put out for sale. Y'all's good people. Time for a little super hang-on. I've actually done this game before on Genesis Does. how do I shift? Been a while since I've done this, and there we go. Now I'm speeding up. I got way behind though, that's not good. Well, I'm catching up fast, so that's not bad. Speed increase. Yes, come on. Gotta make it to the checkpoint here. Oh, that's not a way to make it to the checkpoint. Let's just start over. I do like these old school multiple games in one cartridges. It's nice value for the money. There's also a 6-in-1 cartridge. I think that one might have some of the same games, but I can't remember for sure. See if I can get a faster start this time. That's more like it. I miss the days when you could actually play Hang On at the arcade and sit on an actual replica motorcycle and lean into the turns as you were racing. That was one of my favorite arcade games. A very immersive experience for a young Mr. Mega Man fan. I was quite a fan of the arcade Hang On. I also really liked Hang On Sega Master System. I played that for many, many hours in a row. Alright, got my first checkpoint here. Wasn't my Sega Master System, but you probably know the story by now if you're a long-time viewer, and if you're a first-time viewer, I'll tell you. My friend Chris, aka Sir Crunch here on YouTube and social media, actually loaned me his Sega Master System for a summer when he got a Super Nintendo and decided, well, I'm not really going to play this thing, but I don't feel like selling it either, so Steve, you want to borrow this for a while? I was like, heck yeah. Only video games I have are my Commodore 64 and my Game Boy, so if you're going to loan me a video game console for a whole summer, I'm not going to say no. So I played a lot of Hang On. I played a lot of Wonder Boy 3. I played a lot of good games that summer. He's been a friend of mine going all the way back to high school and still around today and still a gamer. Still got all his home consoles and his MAME and his Neo Geos. He's big into Neo Geo stuff, so kudos to Sir Crunch. Let's see if I can get to one more checkpoint. Either way, I will call it. Whether I get it or not, I will call it there. Sure, I'm passing a lot of people, so feels like I'm doing well, but... And I say that and jinxed myself. So I'm definitely not going to make it to the checkpoint now, but... oh well. That's what I get for getting cocky. 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over, man. Game over. Alright, this is Mr. MegaManFan. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You know all the things to do. And as always, thank you for watching.